Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing what fits in my Louis Vuitton Flanerie 50 and comparing it to the Louis Vuitton Keepall 45. So this is the 45 and I've done a pack with me in this as well as a few videos on it. I figured I would start with this and kind of lean into that 50. I would like to point out the sizes one more time, that this is a 45, so it's 45 centimeters, and then I'm comparing it to the 50, which is 50 centimeters, so it's 5 centimeters wider. But again, it is a tote style, and so I feel like when it comes to the comparison, that is and I feel like it's significant enough to keep both in my collection, right? Because they are two different sizes. I wanted to add a 50, not replace the 45, just because I feel like they would serve different needs. But we will see if I just start leaning more towards one than the other. But in terms of like, if you're deciding between a Keepall 45 and a Flanerie 50 or 45, just keep in mind too that it is different structures. And so I think the way that you fit things will be a little bit different. And I want to start with the 45 for that reason. So this is how I pack my 45 when I am traveling. And so I recently got TSA PreCheck. I talked about it for a long time because I was just so excited. So I no longer carry my laptop in my 45. I do carry my iPad mini, but it's honestly downstairs and I'm not gonna go grab it, but I put it in the laptop slot. So I think instead I'm just going to grab this A5 notebook and we'll pretend that's my iPad mini because they're around the same size, so y'all can get an idea. Right, I'm sorry, this one doesn't have a laptop spot. But some of the organizers do. Like, this is what I would typically have. So I would keep my iPad mini in my bag when I carry, when I bring this on the plane, and my laptop is in my carry-on. This is the personal item. So it makes the bag a lot lighter. I also just don't use a laptop, and I have a 16-inch MacBook Pro, and that thing is heavy. So the TSA PreCheck is worth it, so I don't have to carry it on my arm or like just have to like make room for it in my bag. So yeah, I just put that in my suitcase now, and I just keep the iPad mini. It's also easier to use in flight when I use my tablet, plus you don't have to put it away throughout the entire flight. You can keep a tablet on you when you take off, throughout the flight, and when you land, because it's so small. So I just prefer to use my tablet on the plane. Also because, you know, if the tray is very little, an iPad fits great. Like, even when I had the Pro, which was larger than the mini, you know, that fit perfectly, and I was able to like still type and work on stuff. That 16-inch was a little hard to maneuver on the tray, especially when there wasn't much room. So yeah, this is typically what I travel with. Again, I've had videos on it, but I know things have changed. Like, I recently added a Nano and then another pair of glasses that I now have to carry. But this is how I would pretty much pack this if I were to travel with this in my upcoming trip or any trip, because this is typically what I carry. So we would have my iPad mini or an A5 notebook, my GM agenda. Right now I have the Epi leather, and you guys, doesn't that just look so nice together? I'm really excited to travel with this. One of the reasons why I got it was to use it for travel. One, because I matched the Keepall, but two, I love the Epi leather, and it's less loud than the monogram, so it's very, like, I feel like discreet. So this is the planner that I will be traveling with, even when I use my Flanerie 50, just because, again, it's less loud and I can pull it out anywhere. I have my pochette accessory, which holds all of my tech accessories. So I'll have my charger in here too, and it'll be full, but right now I just have this little stand that my husband got me, wires, and a like wall mount thing. So we have that. I did sell my Toiletry 26 just because I felt like this was perfect for what I needed, and it's a lot less space, and I can turn it into a bag. And I don't know, just it saved me a lot of space. So I did sell it because I didn't see myself really using it. I just didn't think it worked for me because of everything else that I have in my bag. We have the GM cosmetic case. I typically keep all of my everyday essentials in here. I don't have that set up now. I just wanted to show y'all how it fits, but this is everything that I carry: hand sanitizer, lotion, like a backup mascara, mirror, hair ties, different things like that go in here. And so that way it's easy to bring out. Right now, most of that is in my Chanel pouch. However, when I travel, this will hold all of my planning accessories. So any pens, whiteouts, different things like that. But since I've been using my Monster BB, this has been my everyday carry for essentials. But when I travel, I'll switch it up. And then I have my sunglasses and my regular reading glasses. Then we have the Nano. This will hold all of my accessories as well as any prescriptions and supplements. And then we have my wallet on the side. And then we have my Mini, which will hold all of my toiletries. And then the only toiletries it will not hold is my brush and my straightener, which I keep in this matching Dior bag. I have my prescription box in here as well right now. I have an upcoming pack with me soon, so y'all can see the specifics. But I'll put my straightener, curling iron, brush in here, and this goes in my suitcase. So that way this holds like all the makeup and everything else. I don't have to worry about that. So that is everything in the Keepall 45. And that pretty much packs it. You could put, like, I also have like, I'll take a book with me, right? And that would fit like on the side. I have snacks in the organizer, like the Made Good crispy squares, and then I'll put like granola bars in there. But that's how I use the 45, and that is packed. And then now for the Flanerie 50. This is a very big bag, and I don't know how I'm gonna be able to fit this in full frame, but we are going to try. I might move the camera over and put this on the floor so y'all can see. I did order a base shaper that will not come in until after my trip, I don't think. So it won't be in this video. I will do another follow-up video when I have that to show y'all how it fits. For right now, I just have a Rive Gauche Tote organizer in here, and I'm going back and forth between if I want to use it or not. Actually, this might work well. Let's see if we can just do this. Yeah, I think that's great. So, because the lighting's better up here and y'all can see everything. So here's inside the bag. Again, I have this organizer for the Rive Gauche Tote, the large one, because there are similar sizes. You have a pocket over here, and this is where I plan on keeping, I think, my passport or my wallet if I ever need my passport. My PM agenda is my travel agenda, so I do think I'm just gonna pop that one in here and keep that there for whatever I need. And then I added 2 items in here. So I added the pouch from the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, just because I thought it would be great with this bag, and I don't use my Neverfull as much, so I get use out of it. There's this little key holder here, so it attaches just like it would in a Neverfull. And then I also added my key pouch because I like using key pouches when I travel for like rental cars. I can put my key on it. In flight, I can use it for my AirPods. And then when I get there, I'll put my rental car on it, and then I can hold cards in here, and it makes it easier to like travel with. But in flight, it's nice to be able to easily grab my earphones. And then when traveling, this pouch will hold all of, I think, my essentials. So I'm gonna put my card holder in here for now. I think that's probably it. So that way I can easily find it and grab it. So I'll put that just on the side, but it will also fit in the organizer. Actually, I think since this is a what fits video, I'll do it without the organizer because this one isn't wide enough, so it will limit what we put in there. Maybe at the end, I will show y'all how that fits, or I'll just do it in the plane with me, or I'm sorry, the pack with me. So yeah, let me actually not put the items that way down this bag in just yet. Okay. This is a very big bag. Again, it's a 50 centimeter wide bag. So you have a lot of space. And so let's just start putting things in. So we have my niece mini. And the biggest difference I think with this bag, since it's a tote, is that you're gonna have to stack things more than you would in the Keepall. So niece mini is in there. And then let's do the nano next. Just put it in this way. I'm gonna try and get the larger items first. Or maybe I put the nano on top. And then we can put my GM cosmetic pouch. I have my pochette accessory, but I think I'll wait on that. Let's do my agenda. So it'll fit full length, because there's just so much room in here, or upright. I think we'll do it upright, just in case I need to slide something in this middle. A5 notebook, also iPad mini size, so I'll just put that in here. And you already have so much more room than the Keepall 45, which is why I wanted this. We have my pochette accessory with all the tech stuff, and those all fit at like the base. Let's put the PM agenda in here now. And then we have my Chanel pouch, which I'll probably put, honestly, probably here. And then I can put my glasses in the middle. Okay, so this is how this currently looks. And we still have room to put stuff on the top. I feel like I could take like my jacket off and put it in here. I wouldn't be able to do that with like a Keepall 45. Yeah, there's just so much room in here. Even if I, like, let's say I do this way, and then put these down this way. I have so much room in this. I'm really excited for this. So I can definitely keep a jacket in, especially if I do it that way. Or add in, like my niece Nano could fit like over here pretty much. You just have so much more room to put stuff in here. If I wanted to bring the bag that I'm taking with, so I think this is the bag that I'm going to bring on my next trip. I would put it in its dust bag, but that could fit in here very easily. And then I wouldn't need the pouch. I could just put my stuff in there right away. I have my mini loo, which I typically travel with. This is what I'm debating on bringing, is the mini loo or the Dionysus. But like that fits in here just as great. And you have plenty of room in here. So yeah, this is what fits. And there's just so much more room to spare, but I still have to carry all of this, so I wouldn't go like too crazy personally. I'd probably keep my phone here so it's easy to grab when I travel. Let's put in the organizer and see how we can fit everything. Okay, so as I mentioned, we have it in here and it doesn't go all the way. So what I mentioned that I would do is put my pochette accessory on the side, all the chargers. Yeah, and that's like a perfect fit to fill the gap. So we have that. Let's start with the niece mini because that's the biggest one. And then, I think with the organizer, with these, I can put it in vertically. I don't like that though. We have the water bottle holder over there, which I typically put my sunglasses in. But now I have two glasses, so I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'll put my glasses in on the sides. And then, let's do the GM cosmetic pouch. The nano. Let's do it this way. And then we can put the Chanel pouch here. And it fills it up a little bit more, but it keeps it all secured until it's less floating around. Again, I can put this pouch with my wallet, although I'd probably I need a smaller card holder. Like, I don't want to put that in there. But this goes on the side, and it fits in one of the pockets, which is nice. And again, it's still easy to grab. And then, yeah, we'll just put PM back in here. And you just have more structure with this bag. So that's how everything fits. Oh wait, I don't know if it will close. I don't like the way that closes. I think this would need to go up top. Yeah, that's a bit too much. There. Okay. So, still don't like how that closes. I don't know if I'm going to use the organizer, to be honest with you guys. I like the way that it looked without it. I think I might just use the base shaper. But we will see. Typically organizers can sometimes limit with what you can put in, right? Especially when they don't fit properly. So, I don't know. I don't know how else I could restructure this. But yeah, it does fit, it does work if you carry less, or like, you can always pack the mini, right? Which I might pack the mini since it's just a weekend trip. I just like carrying it on me for some reason, I don't know. But I might actually pack it, and then I might still use the organizer so it's more structured on this upcoming trip. But yeah, just wanted to show y'all how everything fits. Let's put this back here, and just different ways that you can use this bag. Yeah, I like that a lot better. It's a lot smoother. So probably do that. And then yeah, that is what fits in the 50. Again, I could still put a jacket up top and feel comfortable. That's something that I really like. Oh, let me grab a book. I have these travel size books that I've been buying from Amazon that I'm obsessed with. I'll have links to everything that I can link below, but like that fits in perfectly in the middle because they're so small and compact. I could also just put it on the side so it's easy to grab. That's why I love these books. So yeah, other than that, that is what fits in the Keepall, the Sac, I'm sorry, that is what it fits on the Sac Flanerie 50 and how it compares to the Keepall 45. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.